Hi, good night, welcome. How are you? How is everything going? I will please ask you that you turn on your cameras. Today we had a really busy day. We have a lot of things to do. So hi, good night, welcome. Let's get started. Monica, Andrea, Sarela, can you please turn on your cameras, please? Welcome.
Good night.
Hi, good night. Okay, we have a lot of things to do. Tenemos muchas cosas que hacer hoy, entonces primero vamos a coordinarnos un poquito. Mónica y Sarela me deben la speaking call del jueves pasado. ¿Están listas para hacerlo hoy? Después de, o prefieren que lo hagamos mañana.
Para mí hoy está bien, Gali.
Ok, Sarela hoy y para Mónica también.
¿Está bien?
Sí, entonces nos vemos a las 7 y a las 8 y a las 8 en punto con Sarela, pongámosle 8 y 5. Que me toca mandarle el reporte a mi supervisor. Y a las 8 y 20 me veo con Mónica. También buscando mis registros de notas, encontré que, ya les digo, que Valeria me debe me debe 2 speaking calls y Sarela me debe la speaking calls del 27 del mes pasado, por si la quiere recuperar. Si no la quiere recuperar, no afecta en nada.
¿Yo de qué fecha debería, perdón, para hacerla ahorita?
Valeria me debes 27 y 2 de febrero.
Ya.
¿Listo? Los temas tocaría buscarlos. Lo que les puedo proponer es que hoy hacemos la recuperación del jueves y mañana, antes de entrar a clase, hacemos la del 27 de Sarela y la del 27 y 2 de febrero de Valeria, que eso daría 45 minutos más. Entonces, ahorita yo te envío los temas a Valeria, les envío el tema del 27 y el tema del 2 de febrero. Así estaríamos.
Gali, yo la podría hacer hoy. Mañana no sé si voy a poder estar en clase. Can you hear me? Creo que se fue su señal, ¿no?
Te escucho mal.
¿Ahora sí? ¿Me escuchas?
Puede ser mi señal, esperen. Aló, ¿me escuchan? Ahí cambié de señal Wi-Fi. ¿Me escuchan mejor?
Yes.
Listo. ¿Qué me estabas diciendo?
Gali, ¿será que hoy día yo pudiera dar las speaking calls? O sea, lo puedo ver súper rapidito. Es que mañana voy a estar en el aeropuerto.
¿Pero estás lista?
Sí, las veo después de que, o sea, mientras dan Sarela y
Listo.
Y ahí,
bueno,
después de eso
listo.
las puedo.
Hagámoslo así entonces.
Okay. Thank you.
A ver, hacemos esto de una vez porque si no después todo se nos olvida. Les voy a enviar el tema del 27 y el tema del 2 de febrero, 27 de enero y 2 de febrero. Así lo tienen en sus chats. A ver, regálenme un segundito. Vamos sacando quehaceres. Entonces, del 27.
I sent it, la del 27.
27 de enero es, el tema es...
Ya puse
Son 2 videos.
en el grupo por si acaso.
Listo. Aquí también yo las voy a reenviar. Entonces, esos 2 videos son del 27 de enero. ¿Quiénes tienen que preparar 27 de enero? Sarela y Valeria. Con Valeria las hago hoy y con Sarela las hago mañana. ¿Listo? Las del 27.
Oh, Gali, estoy viendo, sí hice la del 2, pero lo que pasó fue lo de mi compu. No sé si te
Ah,
acuerdas.
listo. Entonces,
Luego la del 27.
hiciste la del 2.
Sí, hice la del 2.
Necesito que envíes en el grupo calificación docente 2 de 2 de febrero y que coloques la calificación que siempre yo les envío el linkcito, que es este.
Ok,
Les voy a enviar con un punto.
ok.
Listo. Entonces, me debes solo la del 27, las dos, Sarela y Valeria. Los videos que tienen que ver son los que están ahí en el grupo. Entonces, ¿cómo lo vamos a hacer? Terminamos la clase. Yo entro con Sarela, la desocupo rápido de la primera sesión. Luego entro con Mónica y luego entro con Valeria. ¿Listo? O sea, vamos a hacer 45 minutos de más. Segundo, los ensayos. ¿Cómo les fue? How was it? Did you finish it? Yes, no.
I
No
have
me
to,
digan más o menos.
I have to correct.
You need more time? Yes? Ok. Les voy a enviar mi correo electrónico al WhatsApp y me lo envían mañana, pero no vamos a poder hacer feedback. O sea, si me lo envían mañana, el feedback de pronto se los hago por escrito a cada una y ya. Envíenmelo mañana antes de que terminemos la clase. Es decir, mañana 8 p.m. Colombia es el tiempo máximo. ¿Listo? Vale, este es mi correo electrónico. A ese correo me lo remiten. Acuérdense que es Arial 12 y con interlineado normal, ¿no? No me vayan a mandar algo terrible. Mente grande e imposible. ¿Ok? Listo. Ya salimos de dos cosas. Va la otra. Vamos a hacer nuestro examen final, ¿ok? Today we will have our final exam. So I want to share with you, I will share with you the link, but I need that you just not answer it on the Google form. I need that you send me the answers to WhatsApp. So if you want to send it to my personal WhatsApp, we will manage it like this, okay? You send to my WhatsApp, no in the group, to my WhatsApp. Me van a enviar a mi chat de WhatsApp. Nombre, Valeria, y las respuestas así. Por ejemplo, ¿dónde está el chat? Me van a enviar las respuestas así. 1, que es la respuesta 1, y lo que le quieran poner. Entonces, si es la respuesta 2, si en el 1 es la respuesta número 3, lo que sea. El primer número es el número de pregunta y el segundo número es la respuesta. ¿Sí? ¿Vale? No me lo van a enviar por Google Forms. O sea, el examen está en Google Forms, pero la respuesta necesito que me lo envíen a WhatsApp, porque por la cantidad de cosas que tengo, no me voy a poner a sacar uno a uno, sino que ya yo miro rápido los promedios y me es más fácil sacar notas de lo que quiero decirles. Listo, yo ya tengo claro cuáles son las respuestas correctas, miro rápido cuántas tiene mal, cuántas tiene bien y salió. ¿Listo? Son 10 preguntas, es súper fácil, no quiero que se estresen, solamente quiero que tengan presente que vamos a manejar la lógica básica y es, hay una respuesta que es mejor que todas las siguientes. Es una respuesta que es más correcta que las otras. Traten de identificarla, no se estresen, tienen todo el tiempo, cuando me digan, Gali, ya acabamos, seguimos con la clase, no hay afán, mi ánimo no es rajarlas, yo no estoy aquí para hacerlas perder, relájense. Entonces les voy a enviar el examen por el Zoom. Díganme si lo pudieran abrir. Son 10 preguntitas, está súper fácil y mi WhatsApp espera sus respuestas. Envíenmelo todo en el mismo mensaje, no me envíen 10 mensajes con las respuestas. Si quieren, contesten ahí preliminarmente y luego o las copian en un papelito y dense su técnica para anotar las respuestas que son correctas y luego se cogen en mi WhatsApp y escriben Gali, respuesta 1, tal, respuesta 2, tal, respuesta 3, tal. ¿Ok? Okay, so have fun, good luck, enjoy it, and see you in a bit. You tell me when you finish, okay? Okay, I'm having two answers. I want to know how is Monica, that is the last one. Do you need like 5 minutes more or something? Yep. Okay. Let us know when you are ready. Don't rush. No worries. Monica, how are you? More or less, did you finish it?
Yeah, I sent you.
Ah, no me había llegado. Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
We will solve it. And then you can have the result on you. I am having almost your result. I will do it the Anai and then I will send you the result. Give me a second. Okay, girls. I want to give you some tips. Remember that always in these kind of exams, you need to try to answer quickly because if you start to think so much about it, you will confuse yourself. One time that it's important that you read it all, but then try to do what your instinct told you, okay? Because it happens to me hundreds times that I had the correct, then I overthinking and I changed my answer. And then when I went out to compare with my colleagues, I do a mistake. So I will tell you which ones are the correct ones. And then you can have, oh, no, give me a second. No. Was easy, no? Was pretty easy. Okay, so let's answer it. Okay, the individual's mental state at the time of the act against law is a very important element of criminal law, and the other ones were not correct. Es un elemento. Cuando ustedes miran el contexto, se van a dar cuenta que estamos hablando del estado mental del individuo. Y si no ven nada que está, behavior cannot, porque está fuera del contexto. Voy a hablar en español. El comportamiento está fuera, pero cuando ustedes ven el enunciado se dan cuenta que están hablando de el estado mental. Y si estamos hablando en civil o en derecho penal, es muy importante. Así que las dos primeras se descartaban súper rápido. La última no era lo que me estaban preguntando. ¿Sí? El estado mental no es un comportamiento. El comportamiento puede ser consecuencia de un estado mental, pero no es el estado como tal. Entonces la correcta es la tercera. ¿Listo? A people that is not indigenous. Miren que el contexto les está dando la respuesta. Alguien se equivocó en esa pregunta. No recuerdo quién fue. Sí, alguien se equivocó en esa pregunta. El mismo contexto me está dando la respuesta, solo que a veces no leemos bien. A people that is not indigenous to the region that inhabits, but that shares similar characteristics with indigenous people, such as having different social, cultural, and economic traditions from the other section of the national community, identifying with their ancestral territories and be regulated at least partially by their own norms, customs, or traditions. The correct answer is national community. 1. ¿Listo? From the point of view of international law, a non-governmental organization are. La respuesta correcta es non-state actors. Podría llegar a valerle actors. Podría llegar a valer la 1 o la 2. Nadie se equivocó en esa, déjenme ver. Si alguien se equivocó, pero no me colocó la respuesta. Ahí les podría valer la 1 y la 2, son correctas. Pero la más idónea es la primera. La persona que se equivocó colocó otra. ¿Listo? Requirement process means tener un proceso de reclutamiento, llevar un caso gratis o ganar un cliente. Proceso de reclutamiento, estaba súper fácil. ¿Listo? La 2. ¡Ay! Apague la luz, esperen. Ya, sorry. Problemas técnicos. The word space is it's related, I'm okay. It's related with immigration law. Status, but also green card. Las dos son correctas. La más idónea es status. Pero una persona me puso green card y sí está relacionado. Nosotros lo vimos en nuestras clases. ¿Se acuerdan que green card es algo que es más allá de una residencia temporal, pero menos que una residencia, pero igual me da el permiso de trabajar y estudiar y hacer lo que sea en Estados Unidos? ¿Ok? Entonces lo hablamos. Así que se lo valgo a la persona que me lo puso, se lo voy a valer. It's a legal paperwork by a defendant starting their own lawsuit against the original plaintiff, a co-defendant, or someone that is not, or someone yet not a party to the lawsuit. Cross complaint. La 2. ¿Listo? Engagement letter means. Acuérdense que cuando vimos la clase, yo les hice como la mofa o no sé cómo decirlo. La joke. ¿Cómo se dice joke en español? ¿La broma? ¿Broma? Que era como la carta de matrimonio. Pero no. Es el poder o el acuerdo de representación que firmamos con nuestros clientes. ¿Listo? La tercera. It is a legal process through which people or other entities who cannot repay debts to creditors may seek relief from some or all their debts. In most jurisdictions, bankruptcy is imposed by a court order, often initiated by the debtor. En esa no había manera en la que se equivocaran. Y ahí yo no coloqué los números. Me di cuenta que varias me colocaron como bankruptcy. Se me fue. Pero la respuesta correcta estaba dentro del enunciado. O sea, leer bien y ya está. Bankruptcy es la respuesta. Number 9. Is a word name, symbol, sound, color, or device that identifies the goods of the one manufacturer or source and distinguish them from goods of someone else. Famous trademarks includes Coca-Cola, Pepsi, or soda products. También la respuesta estaba en el enunciado. Creo que nadie se equivocó en esa. No, nadie se equivocó en esa. Regalado, el examen estuvo regaladísimo. Me hubiera gustado tener profesores como yo en mi universidad. 10. Refers to the reputation, prestige, and renown of a business and is considered a key ingredient in the success of a business. It is not tangible like a business building or fleet or trucks, but is often just valuable or more valuable than such tangible assets. Creo que es por el espacio del mismo pie que no me dejó colocar como, o me cortó espacios, porque tangible assets va separado. No sé qué pasó y tampoco me di cuenta en su momento. Pero bueno, lo leyeron. La respuesta ahí era goodwill. Tercero. Como ya lo califiqué, porque soy muy rápida, se los voy a enviar, le voy a enviar los resultados a cada una. Así cada quien sabe cuál es. Valeria. Andrea. Y, ¿qué me hace falta? Sarela. ¿Listo? Okay, so now you have the result. Everything was so fast, easy, no problem, no doubts. So now what we get? I will ask you that you please send the video. I want that you tell me, first of all, did you check the series about Tinder Swindler? Who saw it? Okay, Anaí and Andrea saw it. Sarela, you saw it? No? But you have Netflix?
Yes, I saw the video, but I didn't watch the series.
Okay, and Valeria, did you have time to check the series, that series or not? That it's not a series, it's a
The Tinder guy?
yeah, it's like a
Yes, I saw it.
documentary. Did you saw it?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the things for tomorrow. If you have time to check it, Sarela, if you can check it, it's like 2 hours or so. Tomorrow we will discuss, we will not do a debate, but we will talk about it. I want that you try to find, from the point of view of a lawyer, what are the conducts that are involved in this case? And also, I want that tomorrow we saw it from a really professional point of view and how we can deal, because remember that all of these fraud were caused in the UE, fueron en la Unión Europea, pero en diferentes países. Entonces, quiero que se ideen para mañana como una opinión de vista muy jurídica y mañana vamos a conversar. Con ese tema nosotros vamos a cerrar. Yo vi eso el fin de semana y me gustó y dije, vamos a hablarlo porque podemos conectarlo con muchas cosas, sobre todo de derecho penal, inclusive también de derecho internacional. Y si al final quieren meterle el lado personal, como la opinión igual de mujeres, está súper abierto, porque igual somos viejas, podemos conversarlo. Pero quiero que lo veas, Sarela, quiero que lo veas. Y si no lo puedes ver, búscate un resumencito en YouTube y así te das cuenta más o menos de qué trata. Igual el video que yo les envié lo resume muy bien. Básicamente ese es el centro del documental, qué es qué fue lo que pasó. Si no tienes tiempo de verlo, no pasa nada. Y ustedes que ya lo vieron, esa va a ser la tareita para mañana. ¿Listo?
Carly,
Dime.
como yo no voy a estar, te podría enviar un audio, obviamente, de los 15 minutos hablando acerca de esto por la mañana.
Si tú quieres, lo veo complicado porque como eso está haciendo, de pronto sabes que lo podemos hacer hoy.
¿Está bien?
Sí, hagámoslo hoy porque si no después es un montón de problemas para que ellos monitoreen que sí hicimos los 15 minutos. Entonces, vamos a hacer lo siguiente. Vamos a calificar a la profe. Sí, hoy tenemos 2 cosas. La primera es la encuesta diaria, que ya está abierta. ¿Listo? Entonces ahí vamos haciendo varias cosas al tiempo. Hoy fue un día pesado, teníamos que entregar muchas vainas. Mañana espero sus escritos, porfa, eso es gran parte del examen. O sea, las notas finales, estas 2 son las más importantes, el examen final y también el ensayo. ¿Listo? Métanle ganas, yo les envío unos tips hoy. O sea, no se pongan a hablar, porque me pasó, like, today some of you asked me like, hey, I want to talk about environmental law. Yeah, but it's really hard that you make a proposal or that you make a conclusion about environmental law in your country. It's so complex. So don't do it difficult. Try to do it in your city or in your community. Because if you make it like little, you can have best scenarios, or best proposals. But if you want to do it in a national case, it's also allowed. I don't have problems. I'm just suggesting you, because when you take huge problems, you need huge arguments, and you really doesn't have a lot of space under the say. So think about it. Si tienen dudas, inquietudes, háganla ahora o cállenlas para siempre.
Ali, sorry.
Dime.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I prepared my article and it was about life imprisonment in Bolivia. Before I start talking about life imprisonment, I share like 3 lines about the code in Bolivia. I don't know if that is incorrect and I delete that. Because I am saying something like after approximately 191 years, Bolivia is thinking about implement life imprisonment on the Bolivian system. So I don't know if that is correct. I also compare some treaties because I think that the life imprisonment is against some treaties. So I just mentioned that.
Yeah.
That
But mention it. If you want to mention a treaty, yes,
Just
you put it like whatever, the name and the year that
Yeah, the
we're
year.
proposed. That's
Yes.
it. Because
Yes.
if not, it will take so much space.
No. But I talk about the case. I told you about that case. One of the session, it was case of La Paz citizen that raped around 70 women. So I am talking about of him, but just in short lines. So I don't know if that is correct.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. I will send you my article today, please, because maybe tomorrow I will be a little busy because I have work.
No worries, no problem. Send it. Okay, so now you will make for your teacher, you will answer.
Okay, Gali, I fulfill it. I have to enter at 8:30 p.m. It's okay?
Entonces, a ver, espérense, vamos lento. Solamente puedo hacer una cosita a la vez. Denme un segundo, yo envío estos resultados. Entonces, me quedo con decía, con Anaí. Quienes se tienen que quedar conmigo hoy, mejor dicho, son Sarela y Anaí. ¿Sí? Entonces, si les parece, hagámoslo Anaí se queda conmigo desde ya. Luego se queda a las 8:15 entra Zarela. Y de 8:30 a 9 me quedo con Valeria, con la del 27 y con
Con lo de hoy,
la de mañana.
mañana.
Con la de
Ok.
mañana, con la del 27, con la de mañana. Y con Zarela hacemos mañana la del 27. ¿Listo? Yo creo que pueden ser 15 minuticos antes y así nos liberamos a las 8 todas. Okay, thank you, Andrea. I am waiting for your email. Thank you so much. And thanks so much, all of you girls. I wish you the best. Tomorrow we will have time. And tomorrow I want that we take a picture. I don't know if Valeria, you cannot be present, even on the airport.
Mi vuelo es a las 8:30, pero voy a intentar conectarme, yo creo que aunque para la foto.
Bueno, si quieren no la tomamos ya. Igual es la del recuerdo personal, no es que antes, bueno, si quieren la podemos subir, igual yo con esta pinta ahogada que me mando. Estoy como medio en pijama. Pero si
No,
quieren la tomamos mañana y nos ponemos
la
más
tomaremos
lindas.
hoy por si acaso y igual mañana en caso
Listo.
de que pueda entrar.
Entonces, a ver, peínense un poquis. Espérate que le bajo esto luz porque quedó como poseída. ¿Listas? ¿Decentes? ¿Ahogadísticas? Ok, entonces vamos a tomar un par. Sonrían. 1, 2, 3. Espérense la mando y así vamos, cada quien escoge derecho. Vamos a tomar otra, que siempre nos falta que es la que nos gusta. Voy a tomar otra. ¿Listo? Sonrían. Espérense, espérense. Mucho movimiento. 1, 2, 3. Ay, no, me quedó la cabeza muy chueca. Parezco como Chucky. Esperen, esperen. Ya. Otra vez. Perdón. 1, 2, 3. Sonrían, espérense, quieticas. 1, 2, 3. Ya. Bueno, la tenemos de por si acaso. Y si mañana te puedes conectar un ratito, entonces ya cuando estemos más decentes tomamos otra y si no nos quedamos con eso. Muchísimas gracias por su tiempo. Descansen. Nos vemos entonces.
Thank you so much.
8:15 con Mónica, 8:15 con Zarela y 8:30 con Valeria. ¿Listo? Thanks to you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Y Andrea, contigo estamos súper bien. O sea, todo está full, notas, todo ya acabadito. ¿Ok?
Okay, I will send you my email in
Yeah.
5 minutes. Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Thank
I
you.
will be waiting. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so Mónica, how are you? Vi que me
Okay,
enviaste
babe.
un
Yeah.
mensaje.
Yeah.
A ver,
No,
vemos,
pues,
a ver,
no sé.
corregimos.
Y está revisando. Maybe it's the state because I put green card, so maybe for that.
Ah, entonces no sé si yo sí valí la quinta. Espérame, déjame ver. La
Creo que es
quinta.
por eso.
Ah, sí, perdón. Yo solamente decidí que le iba a valer ya cuando estaba dictando la respuesta. Entonces vamos a ponerle 7 sobre 10.
Okay.
Solucionado. Solucionado el problema.
Gali, do you like the Tinder that series? Because it's a series, right? I'm not
No,
sure.
it's not a
It's a
series.
movie?
It's just like a documentary. It's just one chapter.
Yeah. So do you like? But you look watch the what's the name? Inventing Anna.
Mhm.
Do you watch it?
I doesn't check it.
I suggest that you watch it because it's similar. No, it's the same, of course, but it's similar because the woman is like have a lot of things in it because she was a criminal, and that's in real case. I don't know if it's true, but the Netflix say that it's a real case and it's international too because it's three nationals. It's United States, Russia, and Germany. So it's interesting. Today I was watching it. So it's really good because it's like in business, the woman, the power of the woman, and the difference that you can see the crime when if you are staying the social, the elite, and when you are poor, any person want that if you have a business or not. But if you have a money, all the person want to know what is your business. It's like that. So it's so interesting. I suggest to you.
Okay, please, can you send it by WhatsApp? Because
Okay.
if not, I forget it. I completely forget it.
Okay.
So the last session we were talk about, I cannot remember. I was trying to looking for that.
The money laundering. I'm
Money
sure.
laundry. Are you sure?
Yeah, I don't remember so much,
Okay.
but I remember a little bit.
Okay. So I want that you please give to me your perception related with money laundering. Do you think that is something that is happening in your country? Yes, not, and what are the kind of solution that you can give?
Okay. And the answer of the question is, of course, yes. It's so sad, but
Okay.
it's yes. Okay, I think maybe it's more in different things, but I think is the most I saw is in prostitution here in La Paz, especially in La Paz, because exists in 16 de julio. No, sorry, no dice 14 de septiembre, 14 is in El Alto, and that part you can look prostitution, but the girls and the younger, but no like the 18, no, the 50, 14 years. So that's prostitution and it's not legal because they are not legally. So that's the first, but I think this is the second option here in Bolivia. The first in the top is the coca. That is, I think, is the most illegal and is the most maybe the people money laundering, because it's obviously the no maybe in Cochabamba part of the Caranavi part, more into, I don't remember the tone, but more into the Caranavi. You can look like the people use more the coca. This is for teas and natural for other things, for drugs, of course. And so I think it's the most people when don't know what you can do if you need money. You like think that's a good option, but I don't know why they think like that. But maybe I don't know the different things I hear in my life when I watch it some news and these things. The people, why you choose this life is different things, okay, but what is the purpose here? They want to have a money, okay, and what you will do the money? Some people I can understand when they say because I need for my family because I'm poor. When I'm because I remember that mother that they live in Argentina come here to for because the baby have a cancer, and for that she did these things, that transportation drugs. But I can understand maybe in that situation, maybe it's not a good option, but I can understand. But like other option that I can understand is the person want is ambitious and want more money. What do they do? Continue distribute other countries like United States, like Spain and other countries, like really, really a lot. Sorry, a lot drugs, because here is more produced drugs, because the police cannot like stay in all the Bolivia, like restrict all the Bolivia is so it's impossible, okay, but they can try. Sometimes they say no, I don't see nothing because you pay, and that is start when you money laundering, because you don't you okay you pay this person on what, yeah, okay, you maybe work in prostitution and drugs. What you will do with this money? And here I think that the people that have a lot of money maybe here in this kind of person, of course, use this, and then they try to maybe with the money put in some actions, some, what is the meaning? Some business, but business, normal business that never the police can see, that say, oh, that's for, but that money is in the, for the prostitution. No, no, no. They say, no, because I look and I put my money in, I don't know, in some action in the business, and this business grow up with the time, so for that I have that money. And they tried like that. And I think one of this, good example, because I look, because my father told me, because he meet a people, a boy, as a mister that live in El Alto. I cannot say the name because I don't think it's my I cannot do like that. But this mister, I know that he is taking drugs. I don't know what exactly, but in drugs in Bolivia. And what he did for sometimes when the people say, what you do, what you work, because what you do, you have a lot of money. He say, I needed some money, and I put in some actions, and then with that money, he put in construction 3 cholets. I don't know if you, when you come here in La Paz and in El Alto, the most, you
Yeah,
cholets.
a tour guide explained me the concept from Cholet, and I cannot believe it. Then in Potosi, I saw some of them, and with a lot of mirrors. It's like I didn't know it before visit Bolivia. I don't have any idea about what that means.
Yeah, and this cholet, I think, no, cholets, I don't think it's expensive. When sometimes, I don't know who person in TV do a documentary for the El Alto. What is, how much expensive is the cholet, one cholet, the most simple cholet? And I look and say, oh my God, the El Alto, the people that live in El Alto and have these cholets, really, they are like multimillonario, like that. Can I
Yeah,
say in English?
billionaire,
Billionaire?
billionaire.
Yeah, because they have a lot of money, and you can think how you produce that money, and they just say, no, because I have some action for the in some business, and I buy some things, and for that, or like export cars. They say sometimes, I remember when the one of these say that I export cars, and here to the La Paz, to Chile, and I win. My money is for this, no, is for other things. But now I have more money because I have my cholet, and my cholet in events is really expensive. It's not like cheap. It's expensive. So my events there. So you know, all the people like here is really poor. In El Alto is more poor. So I don't think that they can pay this
Poorest.
money. So maybe I think I don't know. I'm not sure if they all of them is the same, and maybe working in drugs and these things. But my father told me the friends to him, but it's not like friend, but it's like friend. Normally, your business, my business. We are not totally all the time together, but it's like my father told me. Do you remember that Mr.? I said, yeah, because he lived for here in La Paz City, but in Miraflores. And then what happened in El Alto State, and have 3 cholets in little time. That's impression. I'm saying, what he did. And my father told me, I will tell you. I don't know if you believe me, but I will tell you. He started in the more into the cannabis and produce drugs, because just pay to the police, and the police don't look at, don't watch nothing, and they
Yeah.
continue their life. And he paid that, and he continued distribute to the Peru, to Chile, to Argentina, to Mexico, because the boy have a like organization in Mexico, and the Mexico export to United States. I'm saying, whatever, why you don't say to the police? And father doing, because not just me, the family of the boys say, to the police what happened, but the police don't do nothing. Will do nothing. Why? Because the boy pay to the police. So maybe I think is how can I say corruption too, because that's corruption.
Yeah.
I think. So
Corruption?
yeah, so I was thinking, so money laundering is, you can maybe think and you can see, and the most people when come here and say, oh, El Alto is really have poor people. That's not true. That's really not true. This very well no, it's the poor. Maybe Del Alto, not all of course, but maybe more Del Alto is more like have more money than La Paz. And south of the La Paz is like for people that have a lot of money. That's true. Because I live here, and the most is doctors and other traductors, some lawyers, other things here. But never I look like they pay like for events that, because the events I don't remember, but it was really expensive. Just one event for night in one of these chalets. I say, wow, I can pay that. I say, I don't think never that is so expensive, because it's just like a house with decorations. I'm saying it's beautiful, but it's not like wow, oh my god, it's other thing, other wall, but the people pay. I'm surprised when I look the prices for these events in these chalets.
Yeah, I can imagine. Thank you so much for sharing your point of view. I will be waiting for your essay. Please send it to me.
Okay, here or in
No,
WhatsApp?
you can do it. Puedes hacerlo entre hoy y mañana, porque me di cuenta que estaban como colgadas y tampoco quiero que se estresen. Así que me lo pueden enviar mañana por correo electrónico. Yo envié mi correo electrónico al WhatsApp, entonces me lo envían directamente al correo, así lo puedo revisar y me queda como el registro.
Cali, ¿nos vas a, digamos, tipo, lo vamos a defender el mañana o no lo vamos a defender o...?
No, si quieren, si nos da el tiempo, podemos conversar un poquito del tema, pero como para que me expliquen a mí. Pero no te preocupes que yo lo voy a leer. Mañana quiero ver cómo nos va con el tema de la serie del documental. Si nos queda tiempo, podemos comentar, puede ser una buena idea para que las demás compañeras sepan, pero si no nos da el tiempo, no hay problema. Yo lo leo y yo les hago un feedback, así sea por WhatsApp. Les envío un audio, les digo, esto está bien o esto puedes mejorarlo.
Mañana acabaría todo, ¿verdad?
Mañana terminamos.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Good
thanks
night,
to you. Bye-bye. Sarela, good night. How are you?
Sally, I'm fine. How are you?
Everything is going good. Thank you so much. So tonight, I want that you please let me know your opinion about money laundering, and if you also saw it in your country, and in which kind of things you can solve the circumstances, and also tell me about which do you think that can be the solution in these cases.
Okay. First of all, there is a money laundering here, especially, well, in Bolivia, of course, and in Oruro. In Bolivia, the money laundering, it's because the coca, la hoja de coca. I think because people, the communities,
we will say it like, sorry, coca leaves.
Coca
leaves. Coca leaves.
Okay. The coca leaves because in the communities, like in the Chapare, for example, there's many production of the coca, and it's supposed to be for people, for indigenous person or whatever they want. I mean, I can buy coca too, but it's just a little percent of coca, who is, I don't know how to say it, comestible,
Eatable.
eatable. The most part of that production is for cocaine or another drugs, and that's money laundering. And it's very funny because the government knows that and supports that and protect that because they have like their own system in the Chapare, because there's another place who that make the coca leaves. Also, I can remember what part of Bolivia is, but in that place they make they do coca to eat, just to eat. But in the Chapare they make coca to sell drugs and to do drugs, to make drugs, and the state, the government protect the Chapare, but doesn't protect the other community who makes coca legally. And that's horrible because now here in Bolivia there are many problems for that, because they don't want to, I don't know, show how much they produce and how much is for eating. They don't say anything, and the government support that, and it's like the government do money laundering, and it's horrible case. I don't know how we can protect the people for money laundering when the government support that. It's incredible. Another example is the, I don't know, in commercial, informal work, here, comercio informal commerce, I don't know, informal businesses. Here in Oruro, the 90% of the money becomes of that of informal business, and they don't pay taxes, they don't pay anything. You can say, oh, I have my my little how to say, my little shopping or my little shop,
or market,
or market.
Yeah.
Yes, I have my little market of, I don't know, of milk, and that's your work, your job. That's it. But the real situation is that they I don't know how to say it, traen al país.
Introduce the country.
Introduce to the country.
Bolivia.
Introduced to Bolivia, I don't know, in like illegal things. For example, in the, I don't know, frontera, how to say?
Border.
The border of Bolivia and Argentina.
Yeah.
People introduce many things, everything. I went there and I saw everything, like laundries, refrigerators, whatever you can imagine. People introduced to Bolivia, and it's very funny too because the police is there. I mean, they don't say anything, and that's illegal because they aren't paying taxes. It's cheaper. It's very cheaper, but the police is there and they don't say anything. even when they are saying they are watching. And if you, I don't know, if you want to buy like, I don't know, a refrigerator, and it's I don't know, a big machine, so you can introduce as freely. The police says, okay, it's going to be 50 Bolivians, and it's not to the government, it's for them. And yes, and that's horrible. Another thing, it's the clothes, the I don't know, the la ropa usada,
Yeah, like second-hand clothes.
the second-hand clothes. Here in Oruro, there is a big, I don't know how to say it, market, or it's a place because it's in the street.
Yeah.
Cantuta, it's called. And people from Cochabamba, La Paz, Santa Cruz, come here to this place to buy many clothes. And the people who introduce clothes, also it's like they introduce clothes, but they introduce more things, you know.
Oh, okay. I got it.
Yes, and that's also money laundry, and it's very funny because everybody knows. Here in some part of Oruro, the houses, they are so big, many houses, like they have, I don't know, like I don't know how to say it, but manzanas, toda la cuadra.
Yeah, like a square, the whole square.
The whole square is a house. They have everything, and it's because of that. And I have some friends that work for that and when I go to their houses, it's it's very funny because they aren't ashamed of that. They show you, and they don't have miedo. They aren't
Afraid?
scared.
Yeah, or they are not afraid.
They are not afraid of say what they do for living. And it's very funny because you are like, okay. It's like it wasn't illegal.
Yeah.
I think it's like it's not illegal here. Shows like it's not.
Yeah, the people told me that from Oruro you can like because you are so close to the border to Chile.
Yes. Yes.
So a lot of cars are coming, like illegal cars, and you need to pay like taxes to the people that is like on board, and then you pay and you have the car, and then the government has like this kind of proceedings to legalize it, but you don't have to pay too much. So that is the way that a lot of fancy cars are coming. And I was like, wow,
Yes.
that is impossible that happens in Colombia.
Yes, I don't
Well,
know.
maybe it happens, but not, it's so, you cannot, legalize the car that is coming without rules. It's really hard to put some car or motorcycle inside the country and legalize it. And all the police are asking for money, but it's impossible that you pay all of them. And so it's quite hard. It's harder.
Yes, here it's very, very, very easy. And it's like a law also because people introduce cars here and they are like the chutos, that's the name, because they are illegal and they don't have the papers and the documents. But at the beginning of the year, they make like a law, like a reglement to legalize them for, you have to do some documents and something like that. But it's very, very easy. And it's like every year that people wait for that, for the government set that. And it's very, very easy and cheaper.
Okay, Isabella, with that, we are done with your session. I also changed the score on my record. So thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate. We will see us tomorrow again, and we will recover the session of 27 of January. Entonces, porfa, mírate los videos, es sobre marketing para abogados. Estúdiatelo y nos vemos mañana. No olvides enviarme el ensayo.
Gali, del ensayo, como yo te había dicho, tengo uno de Environmental Law, pero sí es como que tienes razón, porque es como que amplio, hablo de todo Bolivia y no especifico muy bien, entonces tal vez podría ser otro.
No,
digamos, de mi ciudad o no.
No. Utiliza eso que ya tienes y adáptalo un poquito. Entonces, en vez de decir todo el derecho medioambiental, entonces habla tal como ya lo tienes y agrégale, dile, tal es el ejemplo de mi ciudad y escoges un problemita de derecho de medio ambiente. ¿Cuál crees que es el problema más grave de tu ciudad? Y con eso lo envía. La idea es que no te cargues más de trabajo, sino con lo que ya tienes, adáptalo. Es solo una propuesta en cuanto a que si tú delimitas un poquito más el problema, es más fácil proponer una solución. Es más fácil que tú propongas cómo solucionar, no sé, el manejo de basuras en Oruro a solucionar el manejo de basuras en Bolivia. O sea, es algo muy difícil. Entonces es mejor, como te digo, una propuesta. El gobierno debe tomar responsabilidad o el gobierno debe pagarle a agentes privados para la recolección, o se debe inventar una nueva planta de tratamiento, o se deben crear nuevas políticas de reciclaje. O sea, la idea es que tú puedas proponer, pero con los mismos argumentos que estás dando en el artículo. Si tú te metes con derecho del medio ambiente, te va a salir un tratado. O sea, es imposible, hay muchas cosas, minería, fracking, yo qué sé, manejo de aguas negras, hay muchos problemas. Entonces, escoge uno, a veces es mejor escoger un poquito, pero ser certeros, que hablar mucho y no proponer nada. Decir, si el país está para la mierda, gracias por la atención, chao. ¿Ok?
Ok, Gali.
Ok, thank you so much for your time.
Ok, bye, Gali.
Okay, bye-bye. Ok, Valeria, so... Oh, are you anxious for your travel?
Yes, I'm so nervous, and I don't know, it's a lot of emotions, but more nervous than another thing.
Oh my God, I feel so nervous for you. So it's almost done. I saw the process. You need to send us pictures when you arrive to your new house. But you have everything ready, like your backpacks?
Yeah, more or less, because I'm putting some things that I forgot, but the major part of my things are ready.
Okay.
But I'm also a little bit sad for my parents, but I think that it's a normal feeling, no?
Yeah, I said no worries. But you need to hug them and take a lot of pictures before, say goodbye. And also, it's part of growth, You will never be with them all the time, but it's necessary. The thing that you are so lucky. The thing that are you doing right now at your age, with your situation, are opportunities that you need to take. It's impossible that you don't take it. And sometimes I know that this is hard, but sometimes we are not so selfish as we should, and we think so much in others. But it's your opportunity of living. It's just your opportunity. You need to do your best, and this is part of you to do your best. So enjoy it. And I obviously understand you. It's so hard to say goodbye, but it's just temporary. And if maybe you found an opportunity there and you want to make your life there, you will be success for coming. Don't cry. It's normal.
Sorry, soy una
No,
marica.
no, no worries. It's just part of the process. And you are so young to are take that opportunity. If I was you, I will feel so afraid. I'm also so afraid. I will not also know so much things about me. Last night I started my therapy sessions again with my psychologist, and I discovered it's like I am almost in my 26 years old, and I am still discovering things about me. And when you are alone, I guess that the opportunity of growing it's so much bigger. You will, it's like you against the world, and that's it. But you will learn so much, and it's part of your process. You told me that you love to travel, you love to find your career. So try to do your best, and maybe that sometimes we open a door and we doesn't have any idea about what is really happening. But you don't have any idea. Maybe your future is in another country, and you cannot take decisions for other people. Not in this time, because it's so crucial. What are you doing right now? It's like not returning point with the decision that are taking others. The people, the normal ones doesn't have this opportunity, and more in Latin America. It's so privileged the position that are you using. So use that fucking privilege and make your best there. Be happy, make friends. Your parents can understand English. Okay,
They
so
don't understand.
enjoy so much everything, guys. Opportunities, and try to do your best. That's it. And try to hug them too much. If I was you in this moment, maybe I would sleep with my parents tonight. They will completely understand that you will miss this. Record a video, and now it's so easy have your family and friends closer. Sometimes happens to me. This is an I know I'm just being so open with you, but when I was traveling, I feel closer my mom than when I am here, because I am here and I'm all the time busy. I literally working so much, and we just have lunch together. We talk a little bit, but that's it. When I was traveling, as you are far away from them, you give more value. So you take like 10 minutes to talk with them, but you are 10 minutes in that conversation. So you will find a lot of opportunities, alternatives, and at the end of the day, you find your opportunity there. You will find a way to make that they visit you, or you will go back. But you are in the perfect age to do it. So I understand you. You need to put that feelings out, but for sure that this is one of the opportunities that will change your life. Will change it. It's like, of course, that one day you will feel like overwhelmed, you will feel sad, you will cry, you will feel lonely. That is part of the process. But other days you will feel the happiest person in the fucking world, and just enjoy it. It's part of your life, and live it and be ready for it. You are a really strong woman for be doing this. How old are you? 22?
20. Don't tell me.
You're a fucking baby.
Yes.
I take that decision like not for study, just for travel and all that shit at 23. And I never feel nervous, because in my mind was like, oh yeah, it's a couple of months. But one thing are your plans, another thing are your opportunities. 20, you are so young and you have a career and you speak more languages. So this is one lifetime opportunity. You need to take it with strong feelings, heart, and imagine that you are not representing at this point just your interest. You are representing your family, you are representing women, you are representing Bolivia, you are, I don't think, I know that every generation is better than the last ones, but I don't know someone that's finished the career or traveling and learn more languages at 20. You are the first one. And it's something that I really feel admiration for. It's like fucking genius. And so take advantage of that. And who knows? Who knows? You don't have any idea about what lives have for you. Maybe your husband is there. Maybe your next work is there. Maybe you don't have any idea. So just do your best, enjoy it. And at the end of the day, let me know. Of course, we will end tomorrow or lesson. Maybe tomorrow we cannot have the opportunity to say goodbye. But my WhatsApp is always open, and I did that sensation for 2 years. And if at some point you want to talk with someone that understands what loneliness is, what fear is, what my WhatsApp will be always open for you. So feel free to drop me a message or call me or whatever. It's just part of the process, and feel so proud of you for doing this. That is, completely get out from your comfort zone. And that is where growing is. You can perfectly stay at your house and continue doing the fucking same thing all days. But the decision that you're taking makes you grow. Te va a hacer crecer a las malas o a las buenas. Y es parte. Y siéntete muy orgullosa de lo que estás por hacer. ¿Ok?
So much, Gali.
No, always.
Nadie me lo hubiera podido decir así. Justo el otro día le comenté a mi mamá que tú estuviste por acá y todo eso, ¿no? Que te habías animado. Y lo que nos contaste bueno, fue un cambio radical, ¿no? Y me puse a pensar justo en eso. Y muchas gracias, de verdad.
No, de nada.
No llores. Perdón.
Eso es lo que he estado en tu posición y ni siquiera he estado en tu posición desde el lado profesional, ¿sabes? Porque tal vez la decisión hubiera sido más sencilla. See, if I had the opportunity to study in another country, maybe I just take it easier. But at that time of my life, I try to find some scholarship and whatever, and that doesn't work for me. They deny it. And I was like, but I want to leave. I want to do it. And at the end of the day, I take the decision. I'm not sure if now I would take the decision the same way, like so crazy as I do it. I don't know, because I am in other part of the life. I don't want to sound old, but now I need to take other kind of decisions. But between 20 and 25, 26, you are just having new skills for create the life that you want, right? And you don't have to feel so much pressure about, I don't know, buy your apartment or study a master, because the medium is that 23 years old, the people get graduated from the law school or from the, career. And then they spend the time like 1 year or two deciding what more they want to study or not. So you have a lot of time, and not all the people have the same history. So at some point you will start to feel compared with some people that will continue in Bolivia. You will compare with other people that is traveling. Life is about how you are and what are you learning from the others. But you will be related with people from other countries with other experiences, and that will open your mind completely. When I go back to Colombia, I understand that I doesn't belong completely here as the beginning. You will find this sensation also, because you are not from Bolivia anymore, but you are not from there. But all of this, for sure, will be an incredible opportunity to grow. Va a ser una oportunidad donde tú vas a descubrir quién eres, qué eres capaz, dónde estás parada, cuáles son tus miedos más, y también también es como tu punto de partida, ¿sabes? Todo, desde aprender a cocinar, desde salir de tu zona de confort, de tu familia, de lo que tú consideras que es familia, de lo que tú consideras que es conocido, pero ya estás lista, hablas varios idiomas. Y a friend told me something that I always appreciate, and is, if you were not ready for this opportunity, for sure, life doesn't open this door for you. So if your life is having that huge opportunity open for you, is because you are completely ready for do it. And if you were not ready, for sure that the thing doesn't happen. So remember this, you open a door, and the door is open easily and flew, and you have this energy that you want to do it, because it's destiny calling. And maybe your destiny for the next months or next years are not in Bolivia. And you need to be brave for live the life that you want, not the life that your parents want, not the life that your friends want or your boyfriend wants. No, you need to be brave to live the life that you want to design. And you are so young for do it. So try to give your best to your family for these hours that are you having. Try to have a really nice dinner to say goodbye. Try to do your best, because these couple of hours you will comes with you in your memory when you feel lonely, when you feel sad, when you feel like afraid, but it's just part of the process. It's a feeling that is part of the process. So no worries, and be proud of you, because you are a step forward than other people. Tú vas un paso más allá que otras personas. Mira, no tienes idea la cantidad de gente que daría la oportunidad en Latinoamérica de tener una oportunidad así. Y no, pueden luchar toda la vida y no la van a tener, porque vivimos en circunstancias de extrema desigualdad. Entonces, toma esta oportunidad que te está dando la vida, apréciala mucho, llénate de gratitud y de valor. O sea, si no estuvieras lista, te lo aseguro que la vida no te tendría abierta esta puerta. Te la tiene abierta es porque estás lista y porque vas por eso y vas con un montón de cosas más. Es porque vas a aprender nuevas culturas, nuevos idiomas, nuevas maneras de cocinar, nuevas maneras de vivir, nuevas maneras de ver el mundo, nuevas maneras de entenderte a ti, de tu personalidad, porque ya no va a haber como tu mamá o tu papá detrás tuyo, sino vas tú a ser auténticamente tú. Y antes, cualquier viaje es antes un viaje hacia adentro. Grábate eso. Cualquier viaje es siempre un viaje hacia adentro. Tú vas a descubrir quién es Valeria en ese viaje. Y no sientas miedo de eso. No sientas miedo. Solo aprovecha tus últimos momentos con tu familia. Abrázalos, bésalos, mímalos, duerme con ellos. Pero sé que eres muy valiente de conseguir el destino que tú quieres. Y allá vas. Esto es parte de tu vida. Si no fuera parte de tu vida, no hubiera llegado el pasaporte. ¿Quién sabe qué hubiera pasado? Pero es parte de tu vida porque se va a dar. Entonces, ten los ovarios de perseguir la vida que tú estás soñando. Y me siento muy orgullosa y muy feliz.
Thank you again, Gali.
Yeah, no worries.
¿Qué decirte? Porque literalmente me has dicho todo, todo lo que estaba pensando y bueno, también me has como que levantado el ánimo y muchas gracias.
Ay, de nada, voy a llorar, no llores, yo soy muy llorona. Nada, solo disfrútalo, la vida es eso, y te lo digo yo creo que en parte es I am feeling like I had this life and now I am literally working so hard in front of the computer, and I start to think like, what is really life about? And life is composed for the times that we take decisions with blind eyes, but with our heart. We take it. We just want to do it. We don't know why, we don't know how, but we want to do it. And then life starts to open doors for you. So be brave. Sé valiente. No hay otra. Sé valiente. Es una decisión que tú tomaste. A ti nadie te está obligando a irte. Y siéntete muy agradecida. Hay mucha gente que está soñando con eso que tienes. Entonces, aprovéchalo al máximo, da lo mejor de ti, conoce amigos. Y si en algún momento te sientes triste o sientes que nadie entiende esta situación, porque yo estuve sola durante 2 años, no novios, o sea, tuve cuenticos, pero no alguien con el que tuviera conexión. It's like, I just enjoy the moment, that's it. Use protection, but I know what it means to feel without family and without friends and the people that doesn't understand your language and your culture and has like this contradiction, but if at some point you need me, I will be here, so no worries. I live that, and I have that feeling in my same continent. So I feel lonely with people that speak Spanish. I feel lonely with people that are so similar than me. I know what that feelings can be in other continent, but it's also a huge opportunity for, it's like jump. You are here. I was like walking, but now you will jump and enjoy it. That's it. That is my advice for you. Okay. Perfect. So we will use the time. I know that the video were related to marketing, but in
Yes.
this case was like marketing for lawyers. So I want that you please describe to me what are the content that you believe that you can use in your career. It's like, what kind of tips that you saw that we should use like in marketing for lawyers? What kind of tips of what kind of elements you can take for your own career that you believe like, okay, this result interesting because blah, 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 or blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I think that all the enterprises and all the works now for the technology and that type of things need to create their own page, their own website to spend all the information and have more clients, no? And I think that you can apply this for all the careers and all the business. I think that a point so interesting that the guy mentioned is about the good opinions, no? Because I remember that we talked about that, about the goodwill. It's so important for a business. If you want that your business grow, you need to have a recommendation, good opinions. I don't know how can I say reseña.
Review.
A review, a good review of the people that use your services. And also another point is the CRM. That it's also the review of the reputation, taking about the lawyers for their brand or for their buffet, but in my case about using for a review for the politician or a party, para un partido político,
Party.
for a party, for a political party. And I think that you have to invest in your reputation and in your own brand for have a successful business. From the other video, I can talk about that you have to take the basic knowledge about marketing, no? And I think that in grand part of the careers that are now in the university, they have the subject that it's marketing. In my career, for example, we have a subject that it's called marketing. No, ¿cómo es? Marketing y publicidad política. And it's so
marketing and you can like publicity, pero o sea, como esa es publicidad, pero pues políticos es politicians, but o sea, políticos, but politics, so it would be like politics, publicity. Sí, como publicidad política, haciendo como ahí el...
Yes, politics policy. It's so interesting, no? Because when you are searching for something, you are always, I don't know, but for me, if I don't know, if I need a PCR or something like that, or to buy a new hoodie or something like that, I'm always looking for the reviews or something like that. I think so. It's so important. That I think so. Talking about the case of the Tinder man.
Yeah, crazy.
Yes, it's so crazy. You think that it's like a serial or something like that, based in fiction, not in real cases. But I think that looking for the legal side, the man violated laws like psychological violence, money laundry, scams, fraud, things like that.
Yeah, got it.
So I don't know. I don't know what can I say, because it looks like a story of drama, but it's in real life. And all I think that all the world knows that in Tinder there are a lot of persons that are not really the persons. So
Yeah,
the girls that suffer that
crimes, the victims.
crimes, has to take account, but at some point you put on think and you said, oh, this can be my case or something like that, because we are interconnected. We know a lot of persons from the internet, and we don't know who they are, or things like that. I think that it's so fucking freaky.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah.
I was just cannot understand the content on Instagram, and it's like, what the hell they are talking about? And I just checked the documentary on Saturday. Was like
Yeah.
my free activity. I forced myself to do something different that wasn't work, and was like, how? I don't want to judge, because of course exists, the whole work, for scam
Yeah.
them. But I can also say, like, how you can be so innocent, and it's also a way to learn, because sadly we learn from your own experiences, but also for the other experiences. And it's
Look in
what
the
kind of things you give
mistakes.
value, like from the personal way, is what kind of things give you value in this freaking society. And if you put, and it's real, it's sad, but it's real, if you put a lot of concerns out, like your status, your career, your blah blah blah, it's really hard to find the people that will be continue with you. So I also try to come everything that I learned from that documentary to my own life. And it's like, yeah, maybe sometimes you give some more value to things that doesn't really have any. And yeah, it was like a really hard case. But with this, we are done with our session, like to the 27th and to the tomorrow's one. So I guess that today will be the last day that apparently we see each other. So thank you so much for sharing with me these months, these times, these knowledge, this growing process. I really appreciate. And my WhatsApp will be always open, and be proud, be brave. And I really wish you from the bottom of my heart all the blessings and all the experience, good experience, amazing experience, and better stuff that you have for live in this new experience and in this new country. I wish you all the best, and the best energy from the bottom of my heart and my feelings. I send it across this zone, and I wish you the best, Valeria. I wish you
Thank you
really,
so
really
much. I
thanks.
wish the best too, and have a good life. Not a good
Thank
week,
you.
a good life. And thank you for all the new knowledges and all the things that you Ay, se me fue de la cabeza. Compartes
Shared.
that you share with us and for being so tolerant. You're one of the teachers that I will remember.
Don't say that, I will cry.
Thank you
Gracias.
so
Yo de
much.
verdad amo esto y amo lo que hago. Y quiero que te lleves eso. O sea, es como, está bueno ser la mejor, está bueno presentar buenos exámenes, está bueno, pero también está bien lindo encontrarse con personas que son, pues, que son personas y que no tengas miedo de afrontar la vida que tú quieres crear y que tus expectativas sean diferentes que otras personas. No sientas miedo y para lo que necesites, también tuve en algún momento profesores que me abrieron la cabeza, que me hicieron repensarme mi vida y creo que esos son los más útiles, ¿sabes? Porque por X o Y razón la vida nos permitió coincidir en este escenario y quiero que te lleves eso, quiero que te cuestiones, quiero que te preguntes, quiero que crezcas y que no hagas las cosas por los demás, sino que puedas aprender de mis errores y que puedas, ay, me siento vieja, pero, pero que puedas descubrir quién eres, para dónde vas y auténticamente tú qué quieres hacer con tu oportunidad de vivir. Creo que eso es lo más valioso. Y si te puedes llevar eso de mí, me vas a sentir más que feliz, porque a mí me costó muchos años darme cuenta. Y que alguien me lo diga, que alguien me lo hubiese dicho, habría sido muy valioso. Y ahora que tengo la oportunidad de decirlo desde otra posición, porque no es lo mismo que te lo diga una amiga, sino que hay como esta posición de autoridad, y que te pueda decir, pregúntate lo que estás haciendo, cuestiónate. Eso es parte también de una buena realización profesional. Entonces, me alegra mucho que hayas sido feliz, me alegra mucho que hayas disfrutado de esta oportunidad y nada, te deseo lo mejor. Mírate al espejo, convéncete que lo que estás haciendo es la mejor decisión que puedes tomar hasta este momento de tu vida y coge tus ovarios, ajustatelos bien y métete en ese avión con toda la seguridad de que vas a ir a crear la vida que tú estás soñando y no la vida que nadie más quiere para ti.
Muchas gracias, Gali. Espero algún rato volver a coincidir. Voy a hacer mi segunda carrera, así que espero algún día verte en algún congreso o algo así.
Ay, claro que sí, claro que sí. Ojalá nos podamos conocer en algún momento, en algún lugar del mundo.
Que así sea. Muchas gracias, de verdad, Gali.
Y
Como
nada, disfruta, disfruta. Y si
me voy
necesitas
a
más
acordar.
tiempo, ay, eres muy bella. Tenemos que agregarnos y voy a estar viendo y siguiendo tus aventuras. Me cuentas, voy a estar muy feliz que estés viviendo esto en este momento de tu vida. Qué alegría, de verdad.
Gracias, Gali. Está bien, a ver si mañana me conecto. Bye, thank you.
Dale, y si necesitas un espacio adicional porque sé que estás pasando un momento heavy, ¿no? Entonces, pues me avisas cómo te queda mejor, si me lo puedes enviar mañana o si necesitas enviármelo pasado mañana, me envías un mensajito y yo le envío a mi supervisor el reporte de todas las notas, menos ese, cuando me lo envíes yo lo califico, yo se lo envío. Yo estoy segura que va a entender, o sea, no cualquiera se muda o cambia de país, así que cualquier cosa me avisas con confianza, ya te diste cuenta que no soy un ogro.
Está bien. Ahorita voy a trabajar más bien y para que me lo revises y bueno, yo creo que igual ya mañana en la mañana voy a intentar hacer
Dale.
algo, ¿no?
Y si no te puedes conectar por X o Y, no te preocupes, que tú de fallas está súper bien, de notas también está súper bien, o sea, enfócate en ese paso súper importante. Ya lo que hiciste hasta aquí, lo que hiciste con el ensayo ya está súper bien, y si tienes que fallar, no te preocupes, o sea, eso está cubierto. ¿Listo?
Está bien, Ali, muchas
Sí.
gracias. Bye.
Yo